Hi guys, this is the Chronicles of Podcast with a very important announcement. This show is dedicated to our wonderful, wonderful hero and legend as part of our team, Miss Orey Kimbler. We love you very, very much, adore you, and are always here if you ever need us.
We love you, Orey. Mwah.
It's about getting into schools and talking to young people because, you know, I know that people can change. And it's about talking to people and getting them to understand and perhaps step back from violence and prejudice and whatever. And we just need to work together and keep on the good fight there.
Absolutely. Hey there guys, we are ecstatically happy to announce that we are associated with the Sophie Lancaster Foundation.
The times are changing, and with the unfortunate death of Sophie, those changes have made a massive impact for the future. If Sophie was with us still today, I can guarantee what you are doing will still be reaching so many lives of young teenagers, young adults, and those who wish to be as different as possible. So thank you very much.
To find out more about this incredible foundation and all the work they do, and more importantly, how you can help, head on over to www.sophielancasterfoundation.com.
Get them game show waves in, boys and girls, and then bring it in with your game show smile. Excellent. Welcome to the 6th edition of the Chronicles of Podcast.
Oh, they are very well pronounced, sir.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. I'll swim. Hit it.
Hey, honey bunny, it's Rivka Reyes.
This is Ron Wasserman, the nut that wrote Go-Go Power Rangers.
I'm Noel McNeil, and once upon a time, I was a bear in a big blue house.
It's Rab himself, Paul Rugg, the voice of Freakazoid, and you're listening to the Chronicles of Podcast with Tom and Jamie. Holla!
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the 67th edition of the Chronicles of Podcast. And these are the Chronicles of Isiafjord. It is I, the bearded brummy Jamie, and joining me, as always, this handsome bugger over here.
It sounded like you said titties at the end of that.
Titties.
You went, titties. So, what was the song?
Oh, I thought you'd get it this week. I gave you what I thought of one that I knew you'd know. Ooh, suck on my chocolate salty balls.
Yeah, sorry.
Sounded nothing like it. I tried.
Well, I think it did, but I was just going, yeah? Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. So, anyway, Jamie, yes, I was on a train to Cheltenham on Friday night, right? And I was just minding my own business, and my phone stopped playing music because, signal on trains, fucking shit. And the lady next to me, well, not next to me, she's talking to a lady to the side, out of nowhere just went, the NHS, the no help service. Ooh, whoops. And all I want to say to her is, fuck off. I don't. If you've got an issue, it's when people try and make out that they've got an issue with something, but don't want to say it to that person directly. So I'll accidentally say it out loud and go, "Oh, well, did I just say that? Oh God, I'm so cool."
Let me guess, love. You had to wait an extra couple of days for your doctor's appointment. Oh, I'm so sorry.
I think it was something to do with being in A&E and waiting for about 5 hours or something. And
that's actually pretty good, 5 hours.
Why don't you go and speak to the people at the very, 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 very top in what we call the government, where they've decided not to put any money into the system, so doctors and nurses and everyone, they're really fucking struggling to actually get paid, get the hours in. Everyone's left. Brexit's caused a lot of issues. Maybe you might want to start there. And then if that's all hunky-dory, you're happy with that, then maybe you can slag the NHS off as much as you like. But if I'm really truthful, suck a dick. I know you might enjoy that.
The biggest, most girthiest one that hurt the jaw, that one.
Or get cut in half or something.
Or that.
I don't know.
And then go to an NHS service to get help.
I feel
that
people who slag it off and are like, oh my god, it's so shit, should have to go private.
Yep.
You go and pay your $5,000 to get your toe fixed. All right.
Yep. Completely agree. If you don't like the service, don't use it. Simples.
That gets my massive whinge out the way.
Welcome to Tom's Political Corner.
Let me start off by saying, Jamie, why is it when you sleep really fucking well, you always feel way more knackered the next day? So it's almost a case of like, let's see what you could have won. Like, do you know what I mean? It's very much a case of that, isn't it?
That's a great way of putting it. I like that. You are absolutely right, though. On those very rare occasions that I get a really good night's sleep, I'm knackered. But if I'm one of those, I'm going to get 4 hours sleep, I've got to be up stupidly early for work, I wake up and like, let's go. I don't get it.
It's very much like a game show. If you sleep really well, you've won the washing machine. But let's see what you could have won. And if you sleep really horrifically, you've won the holiday. It's really odd. I just found it was a conversation I had with my manager last week because we were both like, we slept amazing, but we're both like, Jesus Christ, like, is it Friday? Like, what the fuck's going on? Who am I? Who are you? Why am I here? What's this? Is this a computer? It very much felt a bit like that.
Yeah, I don't understand. The human body is a very weird thing. It makes no sense.
No.
Any doctors?
Nobody let us know, mate. No one does.
I know, they never do. It's nice to say it, isn't it?
Apart from Daniele, our new Brazilian friend. How you doing? You okay? Nice to thank you for listening to the show, checking us out. We really appreciate it. Legend. Hi to Brazil. Yeah. So the other thing that I wanted to touch base on before we get into the the huge, is me and Keris were driving back from the retail park, and we're driving down a massive main road, and there's a bit of a traffic jam. So we were sat there for a bit and waiting. All of a sudden, the car in front, this kid in the passenger seat just got out, ran to the other car in front, shook it up and down a little bit, ran back into his car.
What the hell?
And all I could think to myself was, oh my days, I wish I was as cool as him. I wish I had the balls, to get out of Keris's car, run to the car in front, bounce it up and down a couple of times and run back into my car again and find it absolutely hilarious. They obviously knew the car in front. The only issue was because they knew each other, they were fucking around. They kept braking in front of each other, which is horrifically dangerous.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. So we ended up going around in the end. We were like, yeah, we're not playing this game. This is not funny at all in any way, shape, or form. I'm just gutted I'm not as cool as him to go and rock a car for no reason in the middle of the main road.
Me. I mean, when you told me about the guy, the first thing I thought is I really wish he'd go play in traffic, but it's not quite what I meant. But still,
I mean, they had the time of their life, mate. They were laughing like you wouldn't believe. I was like, really? Is it that funny? Fuck! Take it to the stage. Take it to the world stage. Go and tell everybody about it. If it's that funny, fuck. Obviously, people are missing out here. They need to hear this story.
How old were they?
They must have been university students.
Oh dear Lord!
But yeah, poor behaviour. I'm not standing for it. I'm not standing for it this week.
This is Jamie and Tom's bitter, angry beginning today. Fuck everyone.
Yeah, you're not getting any laughs or hilarity moments today. They can all fuck off. No, I'm joking. Message, but go on.
I was going to say I have something to bring to the table. If you have something else first, let's continue.
No, I've given you three things. You might as well give me yours, and I'll give you my final one.
Okay. Wait, it was just one I was thinking of earlier. I was watching 24, obviously, and there's a scene in it where I believe there were farmers. They were speaking in Spanish, and there's no subtitles whatsoever. So I'm thinking to myself, "Oh, there's a reason there's no subtitles here. There's some plot here that we're going to find out later." I was thinking, if you spoke Spanish, have you just had the entire plot of this program ruined for you? Like the juicy bits they're saving for you to find out later. Because you understand what they've just said. It is not a secret to you. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
I do, but I'm gonna really ruin you here, and I'm really sorry. Obviously, when that was released, subtitles weren't really. I don't think were a thing unless you put it on your TV, like teletext type thing. So unless you put subtitles on your show, you're not going to know what they say because it's throughout the whole series of 24. There's no subtitles. So if you Yeah, so they're literally just either plotting or I know exactly who you're talking about as well.
Yeah, it's like right at the start. It's like episode 1. But it's just got me thinking, not necessarily just in 24, because I've seen it happen in other shows as well. I was thinking, like, if you understand languages, is it less of a surprise for you when these things happen in shows?
I don't think so. I think they're merely just like, oh, my sheep need cutting.
It's not really that interesting, to be honest, Dave. So we didn't bother with the subtitles. We'd have wasted money.
Did you bring the drugs? Like, if you're watching, for example, Squid Game, for example, then I would totally understand that you'd put subtitles on and you'd miss everything because it's all in Korean. But I think for little random parts in British or American shows, I think you're fine, if I'm really honest.
Yeah, maybe. I was just thinking because it was quite like a deep, in-depth conversation we were having. I was like, oh, there might be some juicy details going on here. Really, they could be saying, you know what, Jack Bauer, we've done this. Drugs, he's dead. Fuck him. Obviously, there's more plot to that. I haven't carried on with the series yet. I don't know what they are. But, you know, it could have been quite important there. And then the Spanish people watching it going, you just ruined the entire fucking season for me, you shithead.
I'm also gonna. No, actually, I won't. I'll just. They're not Spanish; they're Mexican, but it's okay.
Oh, don't. Mexicans speak Spanish.
Yeah, but they're Mexicans. They're not.
That's what the language of Spanish is what I meant.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay, that's fine. Just making sure.
No,
just a quick one. Just a real quick one. We were watching TV last night, and an advert for CX came on, and so Keris then went, oh, it's actually called sex, is it? I was like, I think so. She's like, it's actually called sex. I was like, yeah. She goes, I would just spell it SEX. And she meant obviously she meant CEX. I normally call it SEX. Oh, shit, I meant CEX.
Come on, love, let's go to the bedroom and have some CEX. Now, I've heard
this 50p for your 4 games, thank you. Or you could trade it in for £40.
I'd love to know the conversion systems and everything they use in that place because it's baffling.
They double the price of what they buy it off you for.
Okay, I suppose
or something.
Okay,
something like that.
I remember I went for a job interview in one of them once.
Oh God!
Oh no, right? No, I heard it on the radio, and it said like, "Come on down to sex," and I was like, "Wait, what?" I genuinely thought it was called CEX. I've never heard it referred to as sex until like last week or the week before, and it blew my tiny immature mind.
Yeah, I bet you loved it. Like apparently finding 69 at McDonald's hilarious.
That was hilarious. And what made that funnier was Sam. Because I even put that in my thing for the catch-up. But we were sitting in McDonald's, the person goes, 69. Both me and Sam weren't even looking at each other. And both just went, and then I look up and Sam goes, nice. Like, you really are my child. You poor little sod.
But yeah, you won't ever talk about him doing it.
Don't, no, stop it.
Exactly. So
he's only 13. Yeah, no, I think I was 13, but still.
Get into that curious age.
No, he's not.
So how are you, my friend, anyway?
I'm good. I'm a little bit tired because it was my first night shift last night. So I was up about 25 hours before I went to bed this morning. Yay! But
it really threw me because obviously I messaged you earlier. I was like, why the fuck isn't it replying? I completely forgot you're on night shift, so I do apologise.
I was asleep, getting some of them Z's, as they say. But yeah, other than that, I'm good. I'm good. How about you?
I find it so weird how the letter to associate with sleep is a Z.
Yeah, I've never understood that one.
Neither have I, because who makes that noise at night?
Zzz.
Yeah. There's a lot of bees in here. What's going on?
The lady fell asleep with the vibrator on again. No, joking.
That's more ends, isn't it? What would sleep's more like?
Yes. Or a fucking dog bark.
Who's going? Oh, I'm asleep. This is the greatest sleep ever.
He just won't stop Zing in his sleep. It's a fucking nightmare.
Oh, there's a lot of bees in here, or Mr. Bean's just turned up. What's going on?
Mr. Bean.
Oh,
that was the best Mr. Bean impression ever. I've never heard you do that before.
Oh, I just straight out the box. I never unpacked it. I've never unpacked that. I just had a look inside, and that's what came out.
Oh, glorious. Anyway,
yeah, I'm good, my friend. I'm all right. I'm all right. Tired, but what's new? Just work's just stressful, so it's fine. It's just one of those things.
But is it enjoyable stress?
Yeah, I love
that. Makes any sense?
No, it's not enjoyable stress. I just like to get a delegate in, mate. That's all I want.
Yeah.
I just want to get one person. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just want to be nice. So
you didn't manage to lure them in?
There we are. No French people at all.
Come on, have a cock. Come on, have a cock.
Germans, Austrians, and Swiss. They just don't want to play with my Fußenschaffen. So
I mean, they don't know what they're missing out on, because that is a girthy Fußenschaffen.
I believe that's a foosball table. I think it is.
Oh, I have no idea.
I was watching Community. As if you ever seen Community, and it's the guy from the league, and he's like, "Hey, don't you tell?" He goes, "Oh, but I wasn't even touching the Fußenschaffen," and it just really makes me laugh. And the German episode is absolutely sensational because Americans playing Germans with English accents. So it's like a German English speaker, if that makes sense.
Yeah, okay.
So you're like, oh yeah.
Basically, me and you went to play.
Yeah. Oh, but I wasn't even touching the Fußenschaffen. German's such a great language.
I know.
Some of the names of the places that I had to find, I'm like, what? And some of the job titles are like this long for one word, and like, I have absolutely no idea what you. Oh, you're a cook. Oh, okay. And it's like, I'm like, yeah, excellent. That sounds great. That means I'm a bin man.
Whenever I think of the German accent, I literally just think of, this is going to sound weird out of context, me and you at bedtime. That's all I think of every time.
What?
I smell what the rock is cooking, yeah.
Oh, I forgot all about that. These the people. Doing wrestling quotes in German accents was great. Was fantastic.
Oh, I have no idea why we did that, but it was glorious. Anyway.
Back in the day, my friend. Back in the day. So what have you been doing with yourself anyway?
What have I been doing with myself? I've mostly been Rihanna-ing as always, but as a follow-on from last week, I got my uniform now, so I'm happy. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yes. The weekend, I took the kids to jumping fun in Santa. Why did I say Santa? In Cheltenham. It's
in Santa. How did you get that?
I don't know. I've not even got Santa written on my notes, so I don't know why the word Santa came into my head.
So yeah, basically, I went to play the turnip and ended up in geography.
What just happened to my brain? Yes. Let's try that one again.
Why are you dreaming of being in Santa? Is it because you put some tingle all the way? You got some tingle all the way now.
I'm trying to get on his nice list. That's all it is.
Yeah, stuff Santa's stocking.
Come and empty your sack, Santa. Try that one again. I took the kids to jumping fun in Cheltenham. I've never been there before, and it was a lot better.
Is that next to the Simply Gym?
It is in between home base and the Rock Church.
The Rock Church?
Yeah, the Rock. It's a church just down from Big Tesco.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay, how was that?
It was great. We got there, and it's basically a giant bouncy castle that fills a room. That's the best way to basically describe it. It's incredible. It's like a trampoline park sort of thing, but it's not trampolines. It's a bouncy castle. It's amazing. There's slides, there's climbing things, there's all sorts in there. We got in there, and I was like, you only get an hour? This doesn't feel like a very long time. 10 minutes in, I was like, I don't know, I'm going to do another 50 minutes.
Oh, it's for adults as well?
Yeah, adults go in there as well, yeah. It's great.
It's not one of those things where you take your kids and sit there and go, lovely cup of tea this, while they fucking knacker themselves out.
That's exactly what I was expecting, but the amount of parents that are just bouncing and jumping around in there as well, and I was like, get in, I can act like an idiot. Yeah. And naturally being me, within about 10 minutes, I stumped my toe. And then a little bit later, I hurt my wrist. I was like, oh, yeah, this sounds about right for Jamie. Try and do physical exercise and hurt himself. Yeah, sounds about right. But that was great fun. And then we took it to McDonald's afterwards. Yeah, it was just a jolly old time. We had a great laugh. What else have I been doing this week? On the Sunday, we took Olivia to a party for our friend's son. Just typical kids party where you stand in the corner and wish the earth would open up and swallow you whole because
I know what
screaming
that feels like,
children.
so.
Yeah, no. It's the one part of parenting I absolutely fucking hate is other kids' birthday parties. Just no, I hate it so much. What else have we done? We did an interview last week, which you are hearing today, ladies and gentlemen, which is absolutely glorious. Yesterday, I took Claire out for her birthday because it was her birthday on Sunday. Happy birthday. So we just went to the pub and then we played ghetto golf, which was great fun. I kicked her ass because, you know, she's terrible at golf, apparently. But it's good fun.
It was her birthday, mate. What are you doing that for? Kicking her ass for? Hurting her? She's all right.
It's got to be done. Got to teach her his boss, innit? I'm dead
Who
for
won
that.
at golf? Oh, okay.
Because, yeah, I'm the best. I'm fully aware. I'm getting the shit kicked out of me when she sees me next.
I mean, you deserve it since you did it to her first.
Well, yeah, it's very true. We put all the Christmas decorations up because it finally hit the 1st of December, which, of course, means that the Elf on a Shelf is back, which 24 days of Jamie trying to think of things to do for the child.
I'm so pleased I don't have to deal with this. Pleased.
Every year, I'm like, oh, I fucking hate this. But her little face every morning, she gets so excited by it. And I was like, do you know what? It's worth it. I don't care. I absolutely love doing it for her. But I've done it a bit different this year because she can read better this year. So I've been putting like a little whiteboard in her room and with a clue, and she's got to go find him wherever he is. Like I've put him in the fridge eating cheese. I've had him everywhere around the house. At the moment, he's hiding in the Christmas tree with all of her pants. You know,
okay.
And another thing that my dear old daughter has done this week, which has made me so very proud. We were sat in my bedroom and she goes, Daddy, what's that? And points at the Power Rangers morpher that you so lovingly gifted me a little while back. So I was showing her how it works and everything like that. And she's like, what do they say? What do they do? So I showed her videos of it. She's decided that she's now the Pink Ranger. She literally mastered holding it up and going, it's morphing time, pterodactyl. And I've sat there watching about 6 or 7 episodes of the Power Rangers with her. She keeps running around going, Daddy, I'm Alpha 5. Ay, 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 ay. And I was like, I'm so fucking proud right now. This is the best moment. This is why you become a parent, to pass on that wisdom and knowledge of all your favourite things when you were a child. And it's amazing. And it's made me so happy.
That's cool.
Got to pass on the Power Rangers. Yeah, that's pretty much about it, really. I've been quite busy. I said I haven't done a lot, but I actually feel like I've done quite a lot. There we go. But yeah, what about you?
So I'm trying to think when we last recorded, I think it was Wednesday, wasn't it? So, or some point at last week, at some stage of some day, at some time. Like you said, we did a great interview on a Thursday, which we're going to listen to right now, which you will be hearing very shortly. It's all sorts of wonderfully, mentally, batshitly incredible. If you watch the trailer, you know exactly what you're in for. It's great. It's great.
Wonderful.
Keris went away for her Christmas party in Manchester, so I decided to fuck off to Cheltenham. I didn't really want to sit in the flat on my own. So I went and saw Vicky, who I've not seen for nearly 2 years. She just happened to be free all of a sudden, so I was like, yeah, absolutely. So I went and saw her. And then on Saturday, I saw Paul for coffee and lunch. And then I bumped into Green on the way to the train station. So we chatted for over an hour.
Yeah.
And I was like, I've got a train to catch. I better go. So yeah, that was lush. Because he was like, should we go get coffee? I was like, I'd love to, mate. But I unfortunately, I bought a ticket for that train. So I have to go. But yeah, it was absolutely amazing to see him. So yeah, came back here. Just been watching the World Cup. Been it completed. Finished the greatest TV series of all time. Completely finished it. 24 season 9 is done.
You've done it,
and it's quite weird. It's quite weird. I'd quite like the 10th, please. I want a 10th series. I want a 10th series. They could really wrap it all up, but whether it'll happen or not, I don't know. But I'd love a 10th series. So
is it one of those where it's the last, but they've left it a little bit open-ended? So if they did come back, they could if they wanted to.
Not massively, but also yes. There's one big thing they could do. So, but that's about it. So it could be a nice way to wrap it all up. But I mean, what?
No.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something. But it was great. It was really great. So then, and obviously NFL Sunday, and then Monday we went to Keris's mum's to do her Christmas tree. So we spent all evening there. We had toad and hole. It was fucking delicious. Put the tree up. She told me she listened to one of our shows.
Amazing.
And I was like, oh my God. She went, I had to turn you off though. You swear too much. And I was like, oh, well, that's fair. I was like,
she tried.
Absolutely fine.
She tried.
She's like, but what I listened to, I really enjoyed. And I was like, oh, thanks. Cheers, Des.
Say that. Cheers, Des.
Yeah, appreciate that massively. Now here we are. Work's just been a bit, it's been hard. But I think time's not been on our side and the Europeans just aren't interested. So it's, I've had a lot of, if you told me about this a while ago, yes, or I would love to, but I'm currently dealing with this. And I'm like, fuck, so many close, but yet so far. So, but other than that, and I've Sasha Braden on Saturday night. His brand new single Knuckles is out this Friday, which I'm very, very excited about. And there's a very, very special movie coming as well that he's done, a short film. He's out the day before called The Dig, which has some secret messages in it. So please watch The Dig as well when that is released on Thursday night.
You just know we're going to share it all over our socials, so you would have seen it anyway. So it's all good, all groovy. But I did want to touch upon some things as well before we wrap up the cruxy bit, as we like to call it. Previous guests, Jet Ski, have announced a UK tour, which is going to be amazing. I'm going to attempt to be there. February next year, Birmingham, Manchester, Leeds, Cardiff, and London. So if you can get on down to any of those shows, please do, because Jet Ski were an incredible guest. And the songs are just great, fun, happy times. Go and have a dance. Why the fuck don't you?
Unfortunately, I will not be able to attend Cardiff as I am in London, ready to go to New York City. So, yeah,
the timing of that is so typical. Typical timing. And today, I don't know if you saw, but another Bloodstock announcement. They've announced 15 more bands for the festival. The Thursday night headliner is Skinned. I don't know if you've ever seen Skinned before. I've listened to them before. They are pretty nuts and cool. I'd love to see them. They're like, you know what I'm like for visual acts that are like add a bit of flair to their act, and they're definitely one of them. And I'll be honest, the only other band that stood out to me is Dekesis. They're like a Birmingham-based power metal prog sort of project. I've known a few of the members over the years, and they are superb. Definitely go and check out Dekesis beforehand, because they are fantastic. Go check them out now.
Also, just quickly before we do move on, I want to give a big congratulations and shout out to former guest Joe Gash, as he has just been signed up for the We Will Rock You musical. So he is playing Galileo. So
amazing!
Congratulations to Joe for getting into We Will Rock You. So definitely be checking that little mother out next year.
I didn't spot that one. Well, bloody done, Joe. Love it. Yeah,
and I also just started watching Dead Poets Society tonight. I am currently 40 minutes in.
Oh, that's a point.
I forgot you're on nights, so I was like. Now I have to pause this and wait.
Sorry. I was going to say, I didn't actually mention anything that I've watched this week. Obviously, I did mention 24 Season 3. Great start so far. I'm loving it. Weird seeing Jack in a suit, but I'm loving where it's going so far.
Disappointed?
Not disappointed, but no, it was just weird. I was like, why are you in a suit?
Not the suit thing.
Why would I be disappointed? I haven't finished the episode yet. So.
Oh, bollocks. Sorry.
Okay. No, it's fine. But I did see
the whole episode.
No. But I did see something happen which made me a huge sigh of relief. I was literally sat on the train and the car door opens. David Palmer walks out of the car and I was like, oh, he's still alive. Thank God.
Yeah.
Because as soon as it was 3 years later, it's like, shit. Huge sigh of relief. I couldn't have President Palmer going anywhere. Would not have been a happy bunny. I've watched Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom randomly because I just felt like watching it. I saw the trailer for the new one, and I was like, I want to watch the best Indiana Jones film, because that's my personal favorite.
Still going, like, why are you still bleeding this franchise? Like, why?
To be fair, I think even the die-hard Indiana Jones are going, why? The fact that they've de-aged him. Why have you de-aged him? It clearly shows he's too old to be doing it. Just pack it in.
I'm surprised Harrison Ford's not caught on the Zimmer frame for these films.
I know. But apparently,
oh shit, that boulder's coming! Fuck, that boulder! Oh, I'm dead.
But apparently, he only did the most recent Star Wars movies, so he could do another Indiana Jones. He's like, I'll come back as Han Solo if you make another Indiana Jones movie for me. That was the rumor. So,
Harrison, what are you doing?
He obviously loves him a bit of indie. I've completed Wednesday, which was absolutely fantastic. I really enjoyed that show.
I wish you all the best with Thursday. Sorry. Awful.
So bad. And I also finally watched the Weird Al movie, and that was weird as fuck. I know it should be with the clue in the name, but yeah, what a strange film that was.
Yeah, not for me.
I finished it and I was like, I don't know if I enjoyed that. That was bizarre because it wasn't a biopic at all.
They're trying to. I don't understand. It's almost like they've run out of ideas for films.
Yeah, I think they have.
And gone, let's do one about Clancy from The Simpsons.
You'd love a Clancy from The Simpsons movie, don't like.
What, not Chief Wiggum? I don't know. It's not one of my favourites. They've literally just posed themselves and gone, oh, fuck, we better do a Frasier movie.
Are they doing a Frasier movie?
No.
I was going to say.
Great fit. I watched an episode of that yesterday. Oh, what a series. So good. Yeah, I don't know. It's just like they just can't decide. They either make a film about something completely random and not use the people they should use it for, or just recreate Jurassic Park.
Yeah, pretty much.
Or make another Fast and Furious. Yeah.
Yeah, which is the same thing.
Like, even Marvel are a bit like, I can't be arsed anymore.
They've just overloaded it. What was it? So referred to as superhero fatigue, because there's just so much stuff. You need to have a break. Just settle it down. But we never know. Anyway,
we've gone on way too long. Let's hear from Brady and Stay Cozy.
Come on, you.
All right. Is this thing on? Well, howdy doody, everybody.
This is Braden Berry from Say We Can Fly, founder of Stay Cozy Clothing, your one-stop shop for the coziest, most fashionable hoodies, t-shirts, and more.
Gosh, Mickey. That's right, folks. And we're proud to say that we are now sponsoring
the Chronicles of Podcast. Ouch.
Hosted by Tom and Jamie.
Like, you can get 10% off, man! That's right, Shaggy! Just use the special code, The Chronicles, at checkout.
Oh, boy!
Still will always be the greatest advert of all time.
Of all time, absolutely. It's wonderful.
Geico with tag teams up there, but it'll still be Stay Cozy will always be the greatest advert of all time.
Absolutely. It's just beautiful. Yes, my friend.
I definitely think it's time for Callum's treachings.
Oh, bring it on, you handsome mustache man.
Do you want to know something? Callum will be able to tell you in Callum's treachings.
Is cereal soup?
Ooh.
So, as you heard in the introduction, Jamie is obsessed by Callum's Movember mustache that he is now keeping.
It's only for me.
If you want to know exactly what Callum's Movember mustache looks like, head over to our YouTube and just watch one of our episodes, most recent ones, or even this one, just to see how girthy that mustache is. But still, welcome to Callum's Treachings, Jamie.
Yes, sir.
What is Callum treaching us this week?
Imagine if someone handed you a box of all the things you lost in your lifetime. What would be the one thing that you missed the most?
Ooh. Of all the things I've lost. Mind you, because I've lost them, I can't remember what they are.
And you know, I was just thinking, what have I lost? I can't remember. I think my mind the most. No,
Oh my days. I literally, for the life of me, can't think.
I don't know why. Like, there is literally no rhyme or reason to this. You know, when you just say the first thing that popped to your head. For some reason, the first thing that came to my head is when I lost my toy Sword of Omens from the Thundercats when I was a kid. So as my subconscious went to that, I'm going to say the Sword of Omens.
I never watched Thundercats as a kid.
Oh, it's fucking best. Oh, so good.
I don't know if it was just because it never came into my world, so I never experienced it ever. Because you've only got like 11 months on me, so it's not like you're like millions of years older than me. Do you know what I mean?
No.
It's never breached thine eyes. Transformers did, and I couldn't really get into that for some weird reason. I don't know. I'm really racking my brain. I'm like, I don't know what I've lost. I think it's because I'm so pinicky and organized. Like, I'm like,
I don't lose.
I know
things.
where everything is.
Yeah.
I don't really. I used to as a child, but like, about me, that was years ago. My virginity?
Can't remember where that went.
No, I am joking. I am joking. I honestly can't answer that question. I genuinely cannot think of a thing. Kirsty sat going, this. But I'm like, nope. I have no idea.
It's because I've lost.
It's really
from my mind. I can't think.
It's really pissing me off. I'm like, come on, brain, think of something. But I can't even give you like a good answer in any way, shape, or form. I can't. I just can't do it.
Really struggling. They're all things I can think where they've gone. Like they're broke, so they went in the bin, or they got robbed, or I don't know. You know where they've gone.
Can we make this the audience participation for next week?
I can do that. Yes.
Please, can we make it? I want to know. I want the audience participation for next week. I want it to be this question, and I want it to be Callum. This is what Callum's asking, because I shit all over that. That was awful. I don't have a clue.
To be fair, mine exactly wasn't great. It was just the first thing that came to my mind. And I bet if I asked my mom,
there's some t-shirts.
I know where it is. It went here.
There's some t-shirts I had back in the day that I don't remember the fuck they went. So that might be one. I don't know. I genuinely have no idea. So make it the audience participation. I'd like to know what everybody else's answers are. Okay. So sorry about that, Callum. I kind of ruined that one a little bit for you. I know you checked these out, so I'll make it up to you, but we'll make it the participation a challenge for next week. So we'll move on. Jamie.
Yes, sir.
What is Callum treaching us this week?
Animals don't understand the concept of an accident, so your dog just thinks that you got out of bed in the middle of the night just to kick him in the head.
Callum? I don't even have a dog, and that made me sad.
Could you imagine, though? Why did you do that?
Master?
You fucking bastard! That's such a good point, though, isn't it? God, you just absolutely twat your fucking had like a Yorkie, so just absolutely boot it out the way. You're like, yeah, sorry. Just flying through the air. Oh my god, yeah.
Yesterday you said I had a beautiful head and floppy ears, and now you're kicking me in it.
Is this why cats attack back?
Probably.
I saw you last night, you motherfucker. I saw you pull my tail and kick me in the stomach. How fucking dare you? Now you will get the claws.
They're evil. I have a friend of mine who's currently in hospital, potential sepsis, because she got scratched by her cat. Cats are evil.
What?
Yeah, she got scratched by a cat. And she was like, "Oh, doesn't look good." Went to the hospital, well, doctors or whatever. And they went, "Yeah, get to A&E. That's going to get sepsis. You need help with that." She's been in hospital for 2 days. Yeah, cats are fucking evil.
Wow. Well, there we are then. Fucking hell.
There's only one cat on this planet I'll never say he's evil, and that's Claire's cat, because he's just a giant ginger ball with thumbs. He couldn't hurt anyone if he tried.
Yeah, that's quite a treach. That is quite a treach.
I can guarantee every pet owner's just gone and hugged their animal. Just gone, I'm so sorry.
I think I might just start hugging other people's animals. Like I know what they do. It's okay. I know it's fine. Come join me.
Excuse me, mate. Excuse me, mate. Why are you hugging my dog and whispering in its ear?
And why are you butch? Anyway, let us move on to the finale. What is Callum treaching us this week?
You see more suns at night time than you do in the day.
Huh?
Is that because of...
Wait, what? I feel like we're being really thick again.
Well, you nailed this last time this happened.
Yeah, I know, but I'm lost this time.
See more suns at night time. lights. No. Yeah.
Sun
lighted.
Set. So you're seeing it go down. It's more in your visual eyesight because it's going down. And then at night time, when sunrise, it's going back up the other side. It's not quite daytime yet because it's early in the morning. There's still kind of nighttime. That is the only way I can think that
is that what you're going for?
That's the only way I've got around it. We're going to get Callum in our messages going, you fucking idiots.
I know. I think it's to do with lighting, but I'm probably completely wrong. I thought firstly I thought kids, like, well, I ain't got any, so that's not that. And then I was like, it's not Sunday.
No, there's only...
So...
My dumbass was thinking of multiple suns. It's like, there's only one fucking sun, you idiot.
Unless you're Greek.
Yeah, that's the only thing I was going to say.
Because my dumbass also went, yeah, but there's moon. Oh, yeah, good point. There's only one sun. That's the first thing in my head. I was like, oh, is that...
That's that sun they
so
turned
it's
off.
Either I think, I don't know if you might be spot on, I'm not entirely sure, or you just bought a lot of newspapers.
Could be that.
But it's definitely not. It's definitely
see
not.
it piled up outside the shop waiting to be returned. That's why you see so many.
Yeah, I think he might be spot on.
Because in the daytime, it's like right above in the clouds. You can't really see it per se, can you? Like the whole world lit up by it. Well,
is it going to be 2 points to Jamie Door? Is that what this is going to be?
Jamie Door.
Or Jamie Puff just doesn't sound right. So
I don't know. It's not what you normally say.
Jamie Claw.
Jamie Claw. Jamie likes the slivering. I don't know. Anyway.
Oh, that's old and not funny. I think he might be spot. Again, I've ruined the treachings this week. I have no fucking clue what's going on.
That's all I can think.
What day is it? What's going on here? We're recording, are we? Oh, okay then.
I don't know what it is, but some of these treachings just make us look the thickest people on the planet.
Is if you're going to listen in this episode going, what the fuck are these crazy British people doing? This is bollocks. This is fucking shit. Why did we agree to do this show?
Accent was beautiful.
We have 12 trees, you fucking shit.
We see sun all the time because no trees.
No darkness here. It's really, really light for 6 months, then it's really fucking dark for 6 months. No, I have no fucking clue what's going on. Very cold. Anyway, we'll probably stop taking the piss out of our guests. Yeah. Anyway, Jamie, another great Callum's treachings that we fucking butchered.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Callum. I apologise profusely.
Yeah, so do I. We'll take our ass kickings. Can I please go first just to get out of the way? Because you are one big motherfucker. But Jamie, I had to follow this. I kind of killed his segment, and mine's going to be fucking unbelievable, hopefully. It's time for Tom's Journal.
Here it is.
And welcome to another edition of Tom's Journal. I found some unbelievable stuff this week.
Incredible.
That makes me so happy. Like, yeah. I'm excited. Let's put it that way, all right? I'm very excited. Callum, I'm so sorry. I love you. Apologies. Looking forward to having you on the show in 2 weeks' time. So, Jamie, tips for improving concentration, okay?
Okay.
So, first of all, make a list of tasks, all right?
Yes.
Number 2, take on one task at a time, okay?
This makes sense, yes.
So, number 3, Take On Me was a fun song. Number 4, I found the video.
That's not where I saw that going.
So good.
Can I get some lifestyle tips then?
I think every single one is like literally just superb, as you would say.
Someone put this as a tweet this week. All right.
I noticed. Somebody said that I put this out as a tweet, and I thought it was absolutely phenomenal. Going on our subject of cats from earlier. Genuine question asked out of desperation and flabbergastination right now. How do I stop cats from opening doors? Specifically, in the case of circular doorknobs. And this was somebody's answer. And it's fucking fantastic, okay? Well, I tried putting a 25-pound weight behind the door. but he got strong enough to push that aside. So I had a second 25-pound weight. He managed to push all 50. So I gave up because I realised I was making him buff and angry. What a fucking bionic cat, do you? Like, fuck that shit. They're angry enough as it is. You don't need them fucking hench.
What I'm more scared of, hench, angry cat, or the fact the cat can open a circular door handle. What the fuck?
Yeah, what have you taught that to do?
Yeah, because it's not just the mechanics of the handle. There's the getting up to the handle as well.
They can jump like you wouldn't believe them. I watched some animal videos, I think it was a couple of days ago, and it's like someone put their tree up, but they'd hung it from the ceiling upside down so they couldn't get to it. They only fucking got to it, didn't they? They literally jumped and got in and brought it down from the ceiling and everything. It's like, fuck's sake.
Little fuckers.
I couldn't be asked. Couldn't be asked with any of that shit. Anyway, we move on. So what you're telling me, Jamie, is my shower gel's £1, right? And my washing up liquid is £2. So why am I spending twice as much to clean my plates as I am to clean myself when we're both covered in the same pasta sauce?
I like that. That could have been written by any. That could have been written by Becky, to be fair.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it either. It's such a mental concept. It's such a mental ass concept, but there we are. At least it's cheaper for us to clean ourselves than it is to clean your dishes.
This is very true.
Somebody put it on Instagram, and I just thought this was absolutely magnificent, talking of animals and whatnot. Dog brings a stick into the house. Me, no. That belongs outside. Me, at Christmas time, brings an entire tree inside. Dog, what the actual shit is this?
That's a good point, actually. I imagine some dogs are like, you son of a bitch. First you kicked me in the head and now this.
Yeah. You told me I couldn't have my tiny little fucking twig in, and you brought a fucking tree in. Right, I'll have that instead. It's probably heavy. This is great. My lotion bottle says to use it on all areas of irritation. So I slathered it all over my co-worker, Deborah. So good.
That's great.
This entry right here, this one right here that I'm about to read, is probably one of my favourite entries into the journal ever.
Oh, okay.
London. I really hope I don't butcher it. London, 1592. Pizza boy. Hark! I hast brought thine order. Lusty wench. Alas, I hath not a tuppence to pay for thy cheesed bread. Mayhap there is some other way thou canst get thine pound of flesh. Pizza boy. Gadzooks! Funky loop music begins. It's basically porn in the 1500s.
I just like the phrase gadzooks.
Phenomenal.
I like that.
Absolutely phenomenal. I was loving it. So obviously it's like, oh, I can't pay my rent. Ah, that's what I love. I can think of some other way you fucking can. Okay, you. I don't understand story-based pornography. Just fuck her, or just fuck him, or you fuck each other, whatever you want to do. There's no need for narrative or story. We all know what's going to happen.
I don't know.
What do you mean you're fucking my wife?
The story is just fucking hilarious sometimes, though. It's like where they come with these things.
Oh, God. I can't believe that you got in here. It's so like robotic.
It's the stupid ones that you see all the time as like the stereotype for the old stepsister thing, because that's a thing nowadays. It's the whole, oh, I'm stuck in the washing machine. How the fuck do you get stuck in a washing machine?
What about the knickers on, you dirty fuck?
You're not stuck, and you're not wearing any pants. Sort your life out, love.
What would you do if someone's like, oh, they got the wrench out and started like, I just pulled them out like, there you go. There's a screw under the table. Let me get that. Oh no, I'm stuck in the table. Oh, for fuck's sake, love, what are you doing to yourself? Like, here you go.
There you go, idiot.
Anyway, this just proves that we watched a lot of porn.
Don't worry about it.
Jamie, imagine writing a bop that slaps so hard for the rest of human history that no one even tries to write another song about hot cross buns.
That is not where I saw that going.
Oh, that really made my life last night.
1 penny, 2 penny, hot cross buns.
No one's ever written the song, ever.
Why would you?
I also had this thought yesterday, actually, because Paris played Christmas music while we were doing her mum's tree. There's no like Easter music, is there? Or there's summer tunes, but there's not like Easter or like Halloween songs or anything like that, is there?
There's some Halloween songs, like the Monster Mash.
Or New Year.
New Year, you've literally got Auld Lang Syne, and that's it.
I don't know, it's just odd. Well, this is Christmas.
Easter,
is like
no, there isn't any music.
Nope. Or Bonfire Night. Or
That's going to make me think now. Is there any Easter songs? There's obviously the religious Easter songs, but one of those bops you find in the charts. No.
Get in the bin. He brought eggs to the house. It was a rabbit. I realised how fucking mental this sounds because it's made of chocolate. Anyway.
I'd just love to know how someone went, this holiday's all about the rebirth of Christ, yeah? I know what this needs. Chocolate, eggs, and bunnies. Like, what?
The rebirth of who, sorry?
Christ. Jesus.
Who's that? No idea who that is. I stopped believing in magic people when I was 4.
No.
Anyway. So, the final entry is also fucking fantastic, I think. I hope everyone else enjoys this.
Okay.
So, Jamie, I remember saying, "No, we can't," to the Bob the Builder theme song. That's where the darkness within me began. The hatred, the malice. It was all from that moment.
There is some darkness in a child if they say, "No, we can't," to Bob the Builder, because it's just some pure joy in shouting along, "Yes, we can." Come on. What's wrong?
Well, there we are. It's obviously, you're either side of the fence, aren't you? There's nobody on the fence. You're either the "yes, we can" people or the "no, we can't."
No, we can't.
And that was another edition of Tom's Journal.
And a beautiful book it was. That fucking hot cross buns one killed me. That was glorious.
I thought the Pizza Boy one would get you. I thought the London 59 was
I'm thinking just because when you said that, the last song in my head was Hot Cross Buns. Is not where I saw that going at all.
I suppose that's an Easter song in a way, isn't it?
Yeah. I suppose it is.
Yeah, in a way.
Mr. Stevens.
Yeah?
It's only audience participation time.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to participate in Jamie's participation challenge. This week, I said, it's now December, so it's time to start talking about that special time of year. We all love that special meal that is Christmas dinner. So this week, we are asking, what is your favourite part of Christmas dinner? The turkey, the sprouts, the cranberry sauce, whatever it may be. I'll say you, Mr. Stevens.
This is hard.
It is hard.
This is hard. So a lot of people didn't really give my answer, I noticed, on my side anyway, but stuffing is definitely up there for me. Stuffing is one of the greatest movies. Yes. Love me some sage onion stuffing. Bread sauce is also up there. That is also absolutely phenomenal. I was going to go with pigs and blankets, but that's such a common answer. So I'm going for stuffing and bread sauce, Jamie.
See, I do love stuffing. Is incredible. Do not, but I just never thought anyone say it's their favourite part of the Christmas dinner.
Yeah, it really is. So I am weird. I like to save the best parts till last. So I always tuck into other bits first before. So McDonald's, for example, I always go starter if I have like mozzarella dips, whatever, chips, burger last.
Yeah, I do that.
Every time. Don't touch it. Whereas Karis just go, boff, and the whole thing's gone. You're like, oh, okay, fair enough. She eats everything. She finds it weird that I save it, but I love it. So
I do that, especially the burger. I'll eat everything else and then the burger's last. Unless it's a Big Mac, because I eat it in layers, because I'm weird. Anyway, Christmas dinner, my favourite thing. I'm going to have to say pigs in blankets, because they're just beautiful. It's pig wrapped in pig. It's beautiful. You can't get it wrong. Just, but yeah, it probably is pigs in blankets, to be honest. I do love a Sunday, a Christmas dinner. I wouldn't say Sunday dinner. Granted, a Christmas dinner basically is a Sunday dinner. It's just a lot. I don't know, really. It's not really that different, is it?
Do you have Yorkshires? The Yorkshire pudding's a bit there as well.
Oh, yeah. Yorkshire puddings. Ooh, Yorkshire pudding with a pigs in blanket inside, with a dollop of mash on top, fold in half. Ow!
There you go.
No, there you go. My own little weird sandwich. That's my favourite part of Christmas dinner.
If anybody, before you get started, if anyone, and I mean anyone, says cranberry sauce, we're never speaking ever again.
Let's get some audience answers, shall we? Becky Westwood, the wife. Half the jar of cranberry sauce I put on it.
No. So, no.
What makes that funny? That was literally there as my first answer. That was just beautifully timed.
I don't understand cranberry sauce, applesauce, mince. Stop it. Stop doing it. I don't need fruity sauces for a main savoury dinner. Fuck off.
I like them, but just a bit. I don't like having a lot of it.
Nope. No. Absolutely no. Just gravy. Thank you.
Gillian Atkinson. Gillian Atkinson and Tanya Arongo both say the same thing. Roast potatoes and lots of them. Love roast potatoes. Do love roast potatoes. Jackie Parsons. Pigs in blankets. See, they're in there. They've got to be in there. Gemma Williams, our friend from Talking Codswallop podcast, she says, it's the same thing for a roast dinner, but I love stuffing. It's always the last thing left on my plate because I save the best till last. I likes a bit of stuffing, boys. Oh, and applesauce for Crimbo Din-Dins. She had you then until she ruined it with applesauce, didn't she?
Yeah.
Matt Rose. The fact I get chicken instead of that awful turkey. Oh, and roast potatoes and parsnips and sprouts and pigs in blankets. Oh, fuck it. How are you meant to choose just one thing? Fair point, Matt. Do apologise.
Yeah, I don't eat turkey. I have chicken as well. I'll gammon. Can't be dealing with that turkey dry bollocks.
See, I'm not a big fan of turkey because, as you say, it's dry, but I feel like it's not Christmas unless you have turkey. I don't know why.
It definitely is, because the day won't change it because you don't eat turkey.
Oh, I know. It's just weird. Richie Rich is a man from my own heart, and I'm actually kicking myself. I didn't say this when I said my favourite thing. Richie. Sprouts and falling asleep afterwards. That is Christmas right there, mate. That is Christmas right there. Sprouts, falling asleep and waking yourself up with farting. That's Christmas. Chris Chopping says, the turkey wing. That one threw me off. The turkey wing. Not any part, very specific part of the turkey. I like it though.
His wife's a vegan, so that's probably why he's so...
You can't stop me.
Yeah.
Paul Payne. Family all together, but food-wise, definitely pigs in blankets. I love the fact it took so many answers before anyone mentioned their family being there. We're just like, pigs in blankets, fuck the rest of them. Dina Payne. That's it. Christmas dinner. All of it. But we always have goose, and we love bread sauce.
Yeah, bread sauce is a weird. Never had goose before.
I've
never had goose.
No, man.
Probably trying to attack me.
Probably. Even if it's dead, it'll still attack you because they're evil.
Evil fuckers, aren't they?
Keris Mansfield says roast potatoes and gravy and stuffing. Yes, definitely. The basics, but great.
She loves good stuffing.
Hey. Amy Mousey, stuffing balls. Not just stuffing. Stuffing balls. I like that.
Don't fuck around with them, just eat it. I don't want to make them balls for.
Don't need to mould them. Just get him in the tray and get him in my face, he says.
Yeah, exactly. Smash him in there. Smash him in there.
Jade Harris. Love this answer. The lazy little sleep you have afterwards with a little love heart emoji. It's just like, this is the best part of my day. Food coma, as I like to call it.
I can't nap in the day. It's odd. I feel like the day hasn't started. So when I wake up after a nap, I feel that's the start of the day, and it really throws me off. It's such a weird. It's like 6 p.m. You're like, what do you mean it's 6 p.m.? The day's just begun. What do you mean? What's happened? Then I forget that everything that happened beforehand. So I feel like it doesn't exist. It really freaks me out.
I do know what you mean. Graham Arnold, eating so much food that I didn't have to cook that I then pass out into a semi-food coma. Then says regular comas are bullshit. Because obviously Graham had one many years ago with health issues.
Yes, he did, yeah.
Sammy Taylor, she went, sod the dinner, I'm going straight to the dessert. Trifle is her favourite part of the Christmas dinner.
Fuck off. Who likes trifle?
How angry you got then.
What a wasted answer. Sorry. Wasted answer that is. Like, awful.
What do you have for pudding on Christmas Day? Just out of interest.
Gattux.
Fair play.
Love me some Black Forest Gattux. Oh, give me that cherries now. I'll stick my fucking dick in it.
This feels weird reading this person's answer after you just saying stick my dick in a Gattux. But Donna Stevens, Tom's dad cooking it.
Yeah.
Fair play.
I'm not going to lie to you, Jamie. When you tried my dad's curry, you never go back to anyone cooking you anything else ever again.
Ooh, that's big talk. That is big talk.
One of the best moments of my life was being at my dad's house. I was on my own, and I was just in the living room. I think I was watching rugby, maybe, and all I could hear was banger music, and I was like, "What the fuck is that?" And I walked into the kitchen, and my dad was there, full on banger music going, like ding, 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 and he went, "Welcome to my finest restaurant. Yes, you want spices? You want food? You want curry? Yes, absolutely. Come on down." It was absolutely hilarious. He's like, "Take seat, eat food, have lots of it, naan, poppadoms, everything." And he started like chopping up like cucumber and tomato and onion and putting loads of vinegar. And he goes, "Oh, you try sampler, have sampler, yeah." It was fucking amazing. One of the funniest moments of my life ever. I'll never forget it. It was so great. It was so great. He's like throwing spice into the pan. It's like, oh, it's like, lovely. See, you'll have food here. You'll never go back. Yeah. So good. One of the best moments of my life, that is.
That's amazing.
Sorry, carry on.
No. Two episodes? Fuck, man. My brain is just making up words today. 2 answers left. Jason Gullick. My favourite part is when it's finished and everyone fucks off home.
Great answer.
Last but not least, you know who it is, ladies and gentlemen. It's only Ryan Williams.
Hey, Ryan.
See, I saved this one for last because not only is it Ryan, but obviously it's different in America because you have a turkey dinner with all the stuffings and everything like weeks before for Thanksgiving. So you always get a different answer. And you sure as shit get a different answer this week, ladies and gentlemen. Honestly, the menu for Christmas dinner varies each year for us. Last year, we had lasagna.
Okay.
A couple of years ago, we had enchiladas.
Oh, amazing.
But there are 3 sides that are always on the table regardless. Honey glazed green beans with bacon, mushrooms and pine nuts, and the other side is my sweet potato casserole, which is made of 3 sweet potatoes, 1 yam, 2 bananas, and topped with candied pecans.
That sounds amazing.
American food is bizarre and wonderful all at the same time, isn't it?
Ryan, next year I'm coming to yours.
Yeah, we're going to take a trip. But
yeah, to Florida.
I thought a yam was a sweet potato. Am I being really ignorant?
I don't know.
I thought a yam was a sweet potato.
He's Cali, he's not Florida. He's California. He's either side, isn't he? Sorry, Ryan. You're in Cali, not in Florida.
Mm. And he said the third side is scalloped potatoes, but I avoid those like they're the plague.
Fair enough. Don't know what they are, so that's
fair. But yeah, I love the idea of having enchiladas with those 3 sides at Christmas.
Absolutely wonderful. Well, thank you everybody for participating in Jamie's challenge. We love it every single fucking week. We really appreciate absolutely everyone. Yeah, it should be all right. I always think it's one of those eyes big in your belly thing. I think I just go,
that's every meal for you, mate.
Look at us. Let's go, ma. Then half two, I'm like, yeah, I can't finish that. Anyway, I definitely don't do any of the extras afterwards. I can't do sandwiches or anything like. No, sorry. Anyway, if you enjoy James' participation challenge, Tom's journal, Callum's treachings, the cruxy wanky bollocks at the beginning, and the interviews, then you enjoy the other 66 editions of the Chronicles of Podcast, wherever you get your podcast from, whether it be Spotify, Google, Apple, etc. You can also find us on YouTube at the Chronicles of Podcast. Please hit that subscribe button, please. We're 38 away from 200. Hit subscribe now. Get on it. It'd be great. We'd really appreciate it massively, actually. Hit the bell to get notified whenever a new video is released, and comment. Get them comments in, mother lovers. You can also find our hashtag WBW Way Back Wednesdays on there every single Wednesday. They obviously stopped and finished back in August, I believe, but they're all there for you to enjoy. So go back and find those hashtag WBWs. You can also find our live Bloodstock interviews and Bloodstock vlog. It's reached over 400 views, so thank you absolutely everyone that's been watching that. We massively appreciate it. Thank you so much. And yeah, there's plenty on there for you to enjoy. You can also find us on Facebook at the Chronicles of Podcast. Please hit the like button, share it, subscribe to it, everything else, do all that bits and pieces. It's all at the bottom for you to enjoy. Jamie, where else can you find us?
Listening to the new Isefjord album, thinking, how the hell do I pronounce this correctly?
Yeah, that, and on the Twitter at TCO Pod. Wait, hang on a second, Jamie.
Yes.
Where else can you find us?
Where else can you find us? Sat there, writing your Christmas list, making sure you're on Santa's nice list.
That, and on the Instagram at TCO Pod. We're also on TikTok at TCO Pod as well. So please come and join us there. Like, share, subscribe, all the normal business. You can also come and find us at our beautifully, sexily, incredibly, deliciously, wonderfully new and incredible little website at www.thechroniclesofpodcast.com. All of our episodes and shows are on there. All of our us are on there. And all of our sponsors and affiliations are on there. Hey! The Chronicles of Podcast. Download us, review us, share us, rate us, subscribe to us. Tell all of your friends about us. Allow us into your ears. But most importantly, fuck off, fly. Do you really? Why is that fly in my face? Like, seriously, for fuck's sake. What is that all about, eh? Do you ever get... I was going to ask you about ironing, but do you know what? Do you hate it when flies just literally fly around your face, but they just tend to stay there? They don't actually ever fuck off. I think they know. You know, when you open the window and you go, go on, off you fuck. They go, I'll pretend. I can hear you there. I've got 50,000 eyes. I can see everything that's going on. I was like, oh no, oh, missed it again. Oh, I'll just fuck off back into the house. Never mind. Like, twat. That one then was just literally like, and they wouldn't leave me the goddamn ass alone.
I genuinely thought you were doing a bit. I didn't even think there was actually a fly there.
There was actually a fly. It was literally here. It was literally like, like in my face. Absolute prick.
Oh, because it was right at the end where you normally do that little bit. I thought you were doing a bit, not that it was actually a fly there. The timing.
No. I was going to actually make a joke about ironing, but then that fly got like little dickhead got on my face. So
save that for next week.
There we are.
Before we get out of here, let's say a massive thank you to our friends. First off, every single piece of music you hear on this show comes from one man. Music maestro, singer, songwriter, Matt Roberts. You can find him on all of the social medias at Matt Roberts Music, or find him on Spotify by looking up Matt Roberts. Go listen to his most recent single, Perfectly Blue, rather. Don't look for Bew. You won't find that one. Look for Perfectly Blue. It's an absolutely incredible song. We cannot recommend it enough. Head on over to www.staycozyclothing.com. These guys right here, there is currently a clearance sale, getting rid of all those lines, ready for the new lines. They should be out very, very soon, hopefully. But get the rest of what is left on there. And don't forget, you can get yourself a cheeky little discount. Head on over to the checkout and enter that discount code, The Chronicles, and get yourself 10% off that order. And that order better include that Sophie Lancaster collaborative t-shirt. It is a stunning design, the Weirdo Mosher Freak t-shirt. 50% of the profits from that t-shirt goes straight to these guys, because the Stay Cozy Clothing guys are helping the Sophie Lancaster guys, and it means the damn world to us. And last but not least, it is the Sophie Lancaster Foundation, stamping out prejudice, hatred, and intolerance everywhere. We fly their flag. We ring that bell every single week, because this foundation means the absolute world to us. If you are from an alternative background like ourselves, like a lot of the guests we talk to on this show, then you will know how it feels to be called names like weirdo, like mosher, like freak, simply because of the music you listen to and the clothes you wear. And in 2022, it is absolute bullshit that is still happening. So let's put that to an end. Please go to sophielancasterfoundation.com, click on that hate crime tab, and you will see a questionnaire in there. I want you guys to fill it out if you've ever been treated differently, because all that information will be collated and sent off to the government to say, look, there is a clear indication here that people are being treated differently simply because of the way they dress and the music they listen to. It is a hate crime. So let us get that sorted. Let us fulfill Sylvia's wish. Before we get out of here, talking about the Sophie Lancaster Foundation, a massive happy birthday to Adam Lancaster. We love you, you cheese-loving human, you. We cannot wait to see you at the festival season next year. And another thing, last year, early this year, Stranger Things, we've had a conversation about Eddie Munson and how everyone loves Eddie Munson. So how about we use that time to reflect and think, alternative people, how about we don't pick on them? Because we love them now, right? Eddie Munson, everyone loves him. Take 2, Wednesday Addams. Everyone is absolutely loving Wednesday Addams thanks to this Wednesday program. I can guarantee you guys, there's a lot of goth girls out there who look exactly like Wednesday, being treated like shit because of the way they dress and the way they look. How about we take this time to reflect, to change, and make sure this isn't happening and we don't get another case like Sophie's. Take that time to reflect. These people are humans. They have thoughts and feelings and not to be treated like crap because of the way they dress. Let's take that time. Let's pass that message on, because when these characters are in the limelight, it's a perfect time. It's a perfect time to spread that message. And please all do so. It would mean the absolute world to me. And last but not least, massive thanks to this handsome bugger over here. Look at him. Look at him.
Oh, stop it, you. Stop it, you. I second everything you just said. Absolutely spot on, Jamie. Absolutely spot on. There's nothing I want to add to that. I think that's beautifully said. But I think it's another wonderful episode, Jay.
It has been another wonderful episode.
It's been a great one again, and we love it. And thank you all for being here. Isha Fjord, Adi, Ragnar, thank you so much for being a part of the show this week. We've absolutely loved every single second of it. And as for this week, Jamie, I suppose we'll see everybody else next week.
We will indeed. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Moustache.